foregone conclusions. And we're marching towards your all-access pass for the Ohio State Band, a Buckeye tradition and a big honor for a legend. Coming up next.
Hit the inserts. Hit.
Now, I think the highlight today very clearly will not be what happens during the football game, right? It's going to be what happens at halftime when the greatest band tradition in history.
That's right.
Script Ohio unfolds, as always, at an Ohio State home game, and Jack Nicklaus joins a very exclusive club. People other than sousaphone players at the Ohio State Band to dot the I. Bob Hope, Woody Hayes, and now Ohio native and former Buckeye golfer Jack Nicklaus. He couldn't be prouder. He could not be prouder.
Serious.
Good stuff.
To be included in that group of those two guys is pretty special. And to go out in front of 105,000 people in a national television audience and say, you know, thank you for honoring me, I think it's a very special thing. I've got most of my family going to the game, and it's going to be a fun weekend.
No, it sure is. It's hard to describe, I think, for non-Buckeye natives what the excitement must be for Jack Nicklaus as he steps out there. He's going to be part of an Ohio State band that truly has to be one of the best in the land. It began as a 12-piece all-male band back in 1878. The ROTC folks got together. That predates the football team. But since 1976, membership has been limited to 225. You better believe the spots in the band are just as coveted as the spots on the football team. So let's go behind the scenes with the Ohio State band as you wire up Dr. John Woods for sound this week.
This is the trumpets right now. Give you 4 for the trumpet fanfare. All right, we'll just do part of the pregame show and we're going to be done. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Okay, here we go.
You think the band has a countdown clock until they get to perform against Michigan? They practice, what, is hard or harder than the football team?
Let me just put this in priority for you so you understand. The team obviously is important. There's Woody Hayes. Then there's the band. Then there's Archie Griffin, and then so on and so on. Eddie George falls in underneath. I mean, the band is sacred in Columbus. So I'm sure that made up for when Desmond and Nick Lachey sing "Hail to the Victors." That was a nice tribute there to the band.
And you got to salute the sousaphone player that has to give up his spot in the order, the one in the little mini competition, because Jack Nicklaus steps out there. Yes,
that's a big deal.
Moved out. It is a big
huge deal.
But it is the Golden Bear. All right, so as the countdown clock continues there, it's at 510 hours now.
Just keep that clock going.
Let's break it down. Who's got the early tail of the tape edge, the Wolverines and the Buckeyes?